All right, welcome to our May reading, our monthly soul challenge that we've been doing, which I strongly encourage you to listen to and take to heart, and also start watching how our weekly readings will be aligning with this challenge. That was not intentional. It's just something that we've noticed. It's spontaneously just occurring. So, we're bringing intention to that by bringing awareness to it. But anyway, so let's jump into our May soul guidance reading, which I'm hearing for the first time right now, too. It's so spontaneous. Yeah,
So spontaneous surprise.
yeah.
Okay, yeah. So for May, we're going to focus a little bit on some spring cleaning
Sounds good.
of our inner being. And the first card I got is Spaciousness.
Mm-hmm.
And this kind of does go with the final April one we just did about expansion and
Mm-hmm.
creating space. And I'll read this. It's got all of it in one. It says, "What do I no longer need? Help me to release whatever people, places, or things drain my vital essence.
Mm-hmm.
Show me what will fill me with enthusiasm and joy." So, this is an inside job. This is your energy. This is creating space within you so that you can, you know, it's house cleaning, literally,
100%.
of your energy, and then that leaves things open to be able to move more freely,
Mm-hmm.
on your path. And
Well, and then
one of
it
the high
creates spaciousness.
creates, right, exactly. And with spaciousness, there's more air to
Mm-hmm.
breathe, there's more flow, you feel into the expansion more rather than being contained with some burdens,
Yeah.
people, thoughts, situations that burden you. And
Mm-hmm.
so, and I don't mean it's like, break up with everybody and go hide in a shell somewhere, but really
Mm-hmm.
work that energy so that within you, um, let's see, there's enough room in there for you to respond to situations instead of having so much clutter that all you're doing is reacting or snapping back at things that are coming at you. This way, there's more room and balance, and you have time to pause at your own internal well so that you can respond with the love that is deeper within you. And that moves me to my next card, because for some of us, and for probably all of us, I got forgiveness. And that spaciousness we want to create starts with our heart center. We um, we hold a lot on our hearts, as always, and the process of creating that space has to do with unburdening these energies, specifically from our heart. And that's what
Mm-hmm.
forgiveness is:
Mm-hmm.
removing the burden of the way that made me feel, or removing the burden of that thing they said to me that hurt my feelings. This, you hold that, and that harms you more than anything else, than any words that would come at you. So that's the work to do, is to create the space to hear as well. And then now you have an open channel, and now I got receptivity. So now
Mm-hmm.
you're ready to receive. Now there isn't anything blocking you from receiving the divine energies and messages from the universe.
Mm-hmm.
There's just space. And here we go with, this one shows, it depicts sort of air and water both. So it's, you know, your intuition and your thoughts, and all the way down to the feeling body and the feeling space within your body, that you can remain open to whatever comes through. I can process it now because I've created that space. Then we get to focus our sights on the future. This is the window to the future. We hadn't been, well, we have, maybe some of us have, but the purpose of this reading is to create that space we're looking for so that we can go forward in freedom. There's wide open fields ahead of us. And, you know,
Create
there's,
clarity.
yeah. And if you do visualization work like that, you could actually, during your meditation, look at the energy clearing out, and then look out your own window to the future and see how much space you've created. I
Mm-hmm.
love that, because there's almost a neutrality to that. It's
Mm-hmm.
almost like, okay, I've cleaned my energy, and now anything goes,
Mm-hmm.
right? It's all wide open. And
Mm-hmm.
then the final card there is opportunity. And this is when we focus a little bit more. Having
Mm-hmm.
created the space in our energy, we get to dial in and we get to recognize when it's time to move, when it's time to create again, because we've cleared the
Mm-hmm.
backed up energy. And
Mm-hmm.
I think last month was stress, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was moderate stress.
Now we're cleaning it, we're clearing it pretty
Yeah.
much, we're finishing the job in May.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
beautiful. Awesome. All right, great. Well, thank you so much.